Good morning. Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. Where y'all at? Be on time. Good morning. Good morning, folks. Happy Saturday. Ain't nobody in here, so I could talk to myself. Make sure I look good for y'all. Because we all need something good to look at, okay? If I'm gonna be sitting on your live, you better be looking like something. If you want to be, if you want to, I guess. All right, nobody's here. It's 8:02. You know what? Now that no one's here, perfect. Give me a minute. Let me loosen up the cap of my water, just in case I get thirsty. So I don't have to keep on fighting with it. Preparation is key. Preparation is key. Where's my Saturday crew? Y'all don't do me no more. What I did to y'all? Sorry, y'all. Just my lipstick be trying to give me a hard time. So you guys have neglected me. No one do me no more. It's Saturday. No one's here. No one's coming to say hello to me. What did I do to y'all? Y'all don't love me anymore? I thought this was a forever kind of love. I didn't know this was conditional. I didn't know this love was temporary. You guys are breaking my heart. Hello, Bill. No one's in here, so I guess we're on FaceTime. How you doing? How was your weekend? Your week. How was your week, Bill? Did you have a good week? Are you staying warm? I don't know why my phone looks like some kind of filter. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my camera that's dirty, but I guess I'm getting this little dreamy effect in the back. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. There's my week was my week was pretty good. I would say. Um, what did I do? I don't recall. But I went outside every day. I went where I worked out 6 days this week, so I'm proud of myself because I'm like, listen here. So I was outside every day, walking. Nothing serious. Y'all know I just do walking. I don't do nothing too crazy. So I walked on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, today I'm gonna walk. So if I walk today after I get off live, it's gonna be like 7 days. And now people are like, well, you gotta let your body rest. It's walking, for crying out loud. It's just walking. I'm not lifting weights. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just literally walking. So mind your business. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. My week was okay. Okay. Brayden, hey, hi. Background, I need some help. Please don't lay nothing heavy on me. I just got here 4 minutes ago. What you need help with? What you need help with? I'm waiting for you. Okay. Y'all, as the title says, the power of being excluded. Be grateful when you're not invited. Please like the live if you're in here, okay? If you like. If you want to check out my vibe first before liking live, that's okay. If not, that's fine. That's okay. If you don't like it, that's fine. But I would like for you to. So the title, y'all, I came up with this title. I'm just gonna run my mouth because y'all know I usually do the first 15 minutes. I talk about the title, then I start running my mouth about everything else. Okay. So the title, the reason why I'm talking about this title, or I got the idea this morning when I was about to take a shower to get ready to come here, and I was scrolling on social media, and I noticed one of my good friends. We've been friends since I was like 12. Yeah, no, I keep my friends around. Like if I'm friends with you, I tend to keep you along I tend to keep you along around for a long time. So I was scrolling on social media, and I saw she was posting about her not her, but I think she went to a Galentine situation last Saturday for Valentine's Day, and it looks cute. It looks like they had gifts, and drinks, and like they were wearing pink pajamas. It was so cute. And I know my friend, and I know had I went to the party, it would have been like four people that I know, 4 or 5 people that I know. And I thought to myself, why was I not invited? I'm like, I ain't got no man. Why, like, y'all having a cute little Valentine's Day situation for Valentine's Day? I'm single. You're my friend. Like, why didn't you invite me? So I thought to myself, why wasn't I invited at first, right? And within seconds of me saying that, I was just like, you have a gala time and you didn't invite me? Like, and then she told one of my family members that, hey, I'm going to be having a gala time. I'm going to invite Nisi. So it was supposed to be like a secret, or I don't know, child. But for whatever reason, I was not invited. And I was just like, I'm in Florida. You get what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you invite me? So I felt a little salty for a quick second. And I thought about it. I said, you know what? Not every invite is meant for you. Not every situation is meant for you to be invited into. Not every conversation you have to be included. And I thought about it. I'm like, had she invite me, I would probably know like maybe 4 or 5 of the girls. And I'm like, I probably would have been annoyed because it looks like a sleepover situation. And I'm like, girl, you're so complicated, not complicated, but you're so like somewhat, you're complicated. And I'm like, had I been invited, I would probably be the boring one out of the group. I probably wouldn't want to drink because I don't really drink. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they were smoking in there, but I don't know what they were doing. But I'm like, I probably wouldn't want to be in, it was a lot of women. It looks like it was about maybe 15 or more. And I thought about it. I said, be grateful you're not invited because not every room you need to be in. It's none of your business. But yeah, sometimes you're not invited or you feel left out. Don't be like, oh yeah, why wasn't I invited? Why wasn't I invited to the little challenge? Why wasn't I invited to the little group project? Why wasn't I invited to this party? Why wasn't I invited? Sometimes it's not meant for you to be there, So it was very interesting. And I just thought to myself, I'm like, girl, you're really weird when it comes to sleeping. Like, I'm a type of person, what is it called? I'm a light sleeper. I don't like people talking when I'm trying to sleep. I don't like people doing nothing. I don't like you walking around. I don't like you hitting no pots and pans. When I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping. It needs to be quiet, nice, and cold. And I don't need to hear all that activity in the background. So I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, you probably wouldn't fit in. You probably wouldn't fit in. It's not your vibe. And I thought about it. I said, yeah, I'm grateful that she probably didn't invite me. I probably would have made an excuse not to show up. I probably would have been like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to sleep. Now y'all laughing, y'all watching movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I thought about it. I was like, yeah. And I had nothing to talk about anyway. So I was just like, you know what? Let me make that into a title. So here. So yeah. Oh my goodness. That looks cool. So not every time if you're not invited, sometimes don't feel left out. Sometimes it's just not meant for you. Sometimes it's protection. And you know what I'm saying? Some events and some places you're not supposed to be there. You don't belong there. So yeah. And I thought about it. I said, yeah, God bless America. Yes, God bless America. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, it's not that serious. And within seconds, I let it go. Because I was just like, it's not that serious. You're not invited. You were not invited. You're not meant to be invited everywhere. Oh, look at the cute doggies. But yeah. Hi, Rachel. How are you? So yeah. So don't take it personal because I know we live in a society where people constantly want to be included in everything. We want to be included in the party. We want to be included, everywhere. We just all want to feel included. That's human nature, right? We want to feel included. We want to feel loved. We want to feel heard. We want to feel seen. Sometimes it's none of your business. That's why I don't include myself in every conversation. Because I'm like, sometimes it's none of my business what y'all talking about. I don't care. So yeah. So it's 9 minutes. That is my title. That's what I had to say. Now it's time for all the shenanigans. Let's chat. Hi, welcome in. Please like the live if you like. My name is Nisi. I'm based in the beautiful state of Florida. I'm a Floridian. My channel is Confidence Hub. We talk about faith-based topics. I do vlogs once in a blue moon and motivation. So yeah, I'm a chatterbox. I like talking. I like laughing. If that annoys you, you won't like me. If that pisses you off, you can like the live if you want. You can stick around, but don't follow me because you're going to be so annoyed. You're going to be like, this girl always laughing? Yes. Because life is funny, okay? So yeah, welcome. I don't see my Saturday crew, and sending my love out to Rel. Bill, did you know Rel lost her brother? I think she was on my live, on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Tuesday, excuse me. She was on my live on Tuesday, and she told me she lost her brother. So I'm sending my love out to Rel, because she's always in here on Saturday. She's my girl. And I hope God comforts her in this tough time that she and her family are experiencing right now. So yeah. So sending my love to you, Ro. Yeah, I know. Every time I come on here, I say it, yes, because that's my girl. I'm gonna always send my love out to her. The weather's so nice today. I think it feels like 73. So it's like a nice little chill in the air, but it's not, it's not cold. It's nice. What do you guys have going on today? Talk to me. Yeah, it was on Tuesday, excuse me. Was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday because Tuesday I went live and Wednesday I went live and then Thursday, Friday I didn't go live. Yeah, it was Tuesday when she told me about it. When I tell you that thing made me so sad for the whole day, that's why I don't watch a lot of news. I try not to listen to a lot of bad things because I'm just one of those people. I internalize it. You don't just tell me something bad happened to you, and I just go about my day. Especially if I like you, I care about you. You tell me something bad, I sit there and I think about it. I'm like, oh Lord, I wonder how you felt. It's just, I don't know. I know it's a bad thing, but it's just I can't. I'm working on that. So when she told me that, I tell you, I felt so bad for the rest of the day. I was so sad. I was just like, oh my goodness, like, yeah. I need to clean my sneakers. I love these sneakers so much. They're so comfortable. Hello. How are you? Your girl know you here? I'm in a laughing mood. So today, I hope today's live is very interesting. I hope it's fun. I hope I laugh a lot. I'm in a laughing mood. I feel like my life hasn't been real. I want to laugh today. I'm in a laughing mood. So I need a good laugh. How are you, BC? See, that's why I said BC. Okay. How was your week? Did you have a good week? Y'all need a vacation. I need a little vacation. Anybody else need a vacation in here? Salut. Hi, Luxen. Ngilon tampawo. Koto ye. Bulagim? But got 2 days off. You got 2 days off? I need a vacation. I can go to Florida. You coming to Florida, Bill? If you come to Florida, you might not leave. It's not a threat. I'm just saying, like, you might love it. You might not leave, Bill. Bill, if you come to Florida, I think you're gonna start questioning your whole life. You're gonna be like, wait a minute. Oh, it's winter and they're enjoying this beautiful weather, and you're gonna be at the beach. You're gonna be fishing if you like that stuff, boating. You're not gonna want to leave. You're gonna be like, this is life. This is the life that Nisi's living here in Florida, and she didn't tell me. I tell y'all, this is a beautiful life in Florida. I already told y'all that. You're not gonna want to leave. You're gonna want to stay here forever. Hi, Alex. Get away from the snow. That's why I said I know. That's why I said honestly, even though life is ghetto, I said I think I was meant to be rich. I was meant to be rich. Like my mind, I'm like I'm meant to be rich because I'm like if I was in New York, the only way I would live up north is if I can buy a house in Florida, so I can have two homes. So I can have a Florida home. where I can comfort. Like, listen here, I want to live like a snowbird. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be 6 months in New York or up north somewhere, Boston, Canada, blah, blah, blah. And then they come down here for 6 months and live in their condo. That's the kind of life I'm trying to live, okay? You got your history. And I work overnight, that's why. Okay. You making that money? You making that money, Luxon, for your wife and your kids? This is the only outfit color that look good on you. Whatever. What happened to just saying you look nice? I like the color on you. This is the only outfit color. Mind you, I wear a lot of colors to look good. That looks good on my skin. A lot of colors, especially like the bright colors, look good on dark skin. Like the hot pinks and the blues and all that color looks really good on dark skin. So that's a lie. That's not the only color I look good on. Alex be wanting to give me a compliment, but he's like, let me make it backhanded. Alex, thank you for you to pay your house. What house? I ain't got no house. You're working to pay your bills. You're not working to pay my bills. If you were paying my bills, I'll tell you, go ahead, yeah. But you're not paying my bills. Stop lying. Stop lying, Alex. Not Alex, I mean Luxon. Damn, he went straight for the ghost. Right, like, he's my troll. He keeps the troll. He keeps the chat alive. That's how color science works. Since when do bright colors look good on dark skin? Bright colors do look good on dark skin. Are you kidding me? Yeah, they do. There's something called color theory, Alex. According to the undertones of your skin, certain colors do look good on you and others don't. Like me, I look good in green. I look good in like fuchsia. I look good in blue. I love blue. I look really good in red. So yeah, look it up. Look dark skinned women in whatever, like pink, or dark skinned women in orange, or dark skinned women in any color. When I say dark skin, I'm not just only referring to black people, because there's like dark skin there's Indians that are dark skin, you know what I'm saying? Just dark skin, period. What are you talking about, Alex? You're such a hater. The house is bought for you. First of all, you didn't buy the house for me. You bought the house for you. If you want to give me the house, my name is not on the deed. Y'all be coming here and y'all be promising me a bunch of stuff, and I'm getting tired of it, okay? Stop promising me stuff if you guys have no intentions on giving it to me. Y'all making me angry. If you bought the house, sell it and give me half, okay? But you're probably right. Haitian men are providers. I ain't gonna lie. Haitian men are providers. And I'm saying that because I'm Haitian, okay? So I'm talking about men from my culture. Haitian men are providers. They will, they will buy stuff and add your name on it. They will buy a house. And then, they will buy a house. And if you're in Haiti, they'll bring you to America, add your name on the deed. Haitian men will pay your bills. Haitian men will, like, if you want to do something with your life, they will help you with that. I'm not gonna lie, they do. Not all of them, but majority of them do. Like, if I was married right now to a Haitian man and I said, hey, I want to go to school for law. I want to be a lawyer. He'd be like, okay, baby, okay, no problem. Go to school, focus on school 100%. I will provide for the household. I'll pay the bills. I'll work 2 jobs. I'll make sure everything is done. They are like that. Not all of them, but a majority of them are like that. So yeah, shout out to y'all. Even though y'all be stressing me out. Well, you never give me your information. Chabu. Sell the house and then give me half, okay? You look beautiful in any color. Thank you, Bill. Hi, Scovey. Hey, pretty lady. Luxon, please, okay? You're probably married with kids. Because I know how y'all get down too, okay? It's my culture. I can talk bad about it, okay? Some people, if you're in here, you're offended, it's my culture. I could say what I want about my own culture, okay? They do be having multiple women. Sorry, Haitian men. Y'all do be having multiple women. But guess what? All the women are taken care of. They got a family in Haiti, a family in the U.S., a family in Pennsylvania, a family in Florida. The other day, you were saying something. If you need stuff in Carolina, let me know. Oh, because I was giving away some stuff. I wanted to like, I don't feel like selling stuff because I feel like people are gonna stress me out with the selling. So I wanted to give away some stuff I have, like free weights, paintings and stuff like that. I wanted to give it away to someone that's in North Carolina that's in need. You know, someone that's like a single mother or single dad, somebody that's starting over or something. But they're good stuff. I don't give bad stuff away. So I want to give a few things away. So yeah, y'all, the squirrel is here. I forgot to bring the squirrel peanuts. What you mean? Ooh, beautiful. Hi, Ralph. I was just talking about you. I was just saying I'm sending my love to you. Okay, sir, with that nice car. I see you. Yeah, I was just talking about you. I was saying sending my love to you. How are you doing, darling? I just told Bill. I hope you don't mind. I got a big mouth. I just told Bill that, you're going through a tough time right now. Like you have rented a storing space in Carolina because the cost on its transfer was more. Okay. Send it to my email address. Don't drop your address in the don't be silly. Don't drop it. Send the house to my email address. I want to see it. Luxon, my mom's gonna be like, oh, you got somebody offering you a house and you're not taking it? Don't get my mama started. Because my mom, she don't be in the live. I think she knows that when I go live. My mom understands lives because she be on that prayer live every morning. But she watched she watches replay. And every time she watched something, y'all, she come back and talk to me about it. She be like, oh, I noticed somebody was saying this to you. And then one time she's like, why are they being so mean to you? You're a nice girl. Why are they being mean? I said, Ma, it's the internet. It's trolls. Yeah, send it to my email address. My email address is in my thingy. Send it to I want to see this house. Hi, Dean. Good morning, Frank. You look nice. Thank you, Juan. Last Iron. Hello, Last Iron. How are you? I am 100% single. Okay, sure. Yeah, I was single. But yeah. What's wrong with one big happy family? I tell you what, don't get offended, Luke said, but hey, man. Baby, I love you. They be falling in love fast. Baby, I love you. Let me take care of you. And then he married in Haiti. Okay. He married in Haiti. But for some reason, he makes sure he got enough money to pay your bills in America, and he paying bills in Haiti. Okay. Get you a provider. You so bad. What's wrong with one big happy family? How dare you speak on your own culture? People do get mad though. People do be getting mad. They're like, because if you don't know, you hear me talking bad, you're gonna be like, oh, why are you talking bad about Haitian men? Hello, I'm Haitian. I can do that. But yeah, shout out to Haitian men though. They're good. So they're good. If you want to get you one, good luck. They're good. They're very romantic. Here we go. Another promise, y'all. If you make me that man, you don't have to work. Sounding real good now, guys. First, I got a boat, a house, and I don't have to work. Oh, there go my car. Luxon, sounds really good. Sounds really good. I don't have to work. I'm always gonna be working on, honestly. Even if I'm not working, even if I'm not working, I'm gonna be working. I won't work outside the house, but I'll still work. I'll do social media, I'll do YouTube, I have a small business. I'll be doing something, okay? You ain't finna hold me hostage with your money. I'm making money. Okay? Okay. I don't care. Oh God, the squirrel remember me. I'm sorry. Because remember last time I was like, I'm gonna bring you like some peanuts. At 40, do you suffer from hair loss? First of all, I'm not even 40. I don't know. When I get to 40, I'll let you know. No, I don't. Oh my God, guys, the squirrel is coming to me. think they remember? Do they have a good memory? Because I did say I'm going to bring him something. I don't have to work. I mean, that sounds like a good offer. Let me think about it, okay? Shoots. That's okay, dear. We're family now. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I mean, it's too late because I was sending my love to you on Thursday. I mean, on Wednesday and today. So I'm like, oh Lord. And I made a post about you. I'm like, I hope bro don't mind because I'm sorry. Like, I like you and you're going through a tough time. The whole world gonna know so they can pray for you. Okay. Well, I'm not that kind of person. What? You know, some people tell you you can't work and it sounds good. Oh, I'm not working, but listen, you working in the house. Okay. I saw this video of this guy. It's an older guy, and he said women. He said it's an older country guy. He's an older country guy, and I don't know if you guys seen that video on social media. He said, "My wife don't work a day in her life." He said, I raised my son to do the same. My wife never worked a day in his life, and my son, I posted. He said, my son wife never had to work, and I hope my granddaughter don't ever have to work a day in her life. And he was just talking. He was just like, women deserve daylight hours. He said women deserve daylight hours to take care of themselves, he said to rest, to take bubble baths, to do facials. I was just like, he said women deserve to be, resting and not working so hard. And I was just like, sir, can we multiply you? Okay. Okay, Luxon, I'll think about it. Hey Ash, hello Ari, how are you? I'm doing well. Last time. My girl is working regardless at home. Listen here. Listen, I just if you tell me not to work, I'm still going to be working. I'm sorry. I'm going to be doing something. Either I'm going to be doing social media. I'm going to be doing something. I'm be like, hey, guys, come with me to bring my husband lunch. Hey, guys, I'm cooking dinner. Like, I'm going to be doing something. I'm not going to be just sitting home doing nothing. Oh, yeah, Luxon is paying all the bills. Nope. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be pushing that content out. I'm like, hey guys, I gotta clean the house and then cook lunch before my husband get home. I'm gonna go get my nails done and look cute. We're going on date night later, so I have to make sure my hair's done. I'm gonna go to the spa. Listen here, I'm not gonna sit here and not do nothing all day just because you paying the bills. No, absolutely not. I'm gonna have my social media going. I'm gonna have my business going, and I might pick up a second degree. Okay, I might enroll in a community college. I'm taking one class per semester. I'm not gonna be sitting there doing nothing. What do I look like? And when it's time for you to go, you're like, oh, I'm leaving. I'm leaving you for a woman that's 20 years younger. No, thank you. No. You're leaving me, fine. You can leave. I got my degree. I got my job. Ladies, pay attention, because I saw this lady on TikTok. She was married for 20 plus years. She never did nothing. She never went to school. She never did nothing. She was just married, taking care of the house. And guess what? That man left her. She was left with nothing. Study shows women, what is the study shows? I think they said women are worse off. I don't know. Don't correct me on it, because people be thinking like, oh, women want to get married so they can get half of your stuff. That's not true. Some women actually are left worse off after divorce. So ladies, if you're in here, you're single, you're married, or you want to get married, always have your own stuff. Always have a degree. Listen here. Doesn't matter just get yourself a little degree. Business management, marketing, do something. Start a little small business, LLC. It's like $150, okay? Make sure you got your own little money somewhere, okay? Don't let nobody play in your face because they paying all the bills. I don't play them games. Make sure you do something. Social media is a job. YouTube is a job. So get you a little channel talking about how I take care of the house. Get you a little channel talking about the homemaking babe. Get yourself something. Go on Instagram. Go on TikTok. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Start a little YouTube where you have affiliated marketing. You might not make a lot of money, but it doesn't matter. You're making something. Don't sit around and do nothing and just believe somebody because they said they're going to pay all the bills. Don't do it. We're too smart for this. I love Black women. Toasty, 6906. Thank you. Black woman loves you. If you love us, we love you. Hello. Are you looking for a husband? Can you please adopt me? Adopt you in what sense? Are you from the U.S.? Because I know different countries, we use words differently. Can you please clarify what that means for me, please? Can I adopt you? Am I looking for a husband? I'm not necessarily looking for a husband, honestly, but if a husband come my way and it's a great situation, why not? Your girls need love. Squirrels are vicious. Be careful. They will tickle your toes. Listen here. You will also have, oh Lord, you will also have a Lexus GX 550 to drive around. Why are you trying to brag me to marry you? Okay, so what y'all think, guys? A house? I don't have to work. A house and a car. And if y'all know Haitian men, he probably not lying. That's how they are for real. They'll give you a nice car. That's how they are. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how they are. Okay, Luxon. Goodness, this is sounding good. This is sounding good. This is sounding good. I don't have to work. I get a house. I get a Lexus to drive around in. I like Lexus. They're nice cars. What else? What else, Luxon? What else? Yeah, I'm just kidding. Don't pay attention to me. What else, Luxon? Did you bring him? Bill says, did you bring him nuts last time? Because he definitely remember you. If you did, no, I did not. Because remember on Saturday, the Saturday before that, I was just like, I promise you next week I'm gonna bring you something, which was Valentine's Day. Not that I had the nuts on me, or to be honest with you, but I didn't see him. So today he started running up on me like he remembered me. Did you really? Yes, I did, and I made a post for you too. Yeah, you my girl. I love you, Rel. We need to link up. You know, you just vibe with somebody online. You don't know them, but you're like, they seem like somebody you would vibe with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay. Alex says, in the U.S., trade jobs are paying more than degrees if your degree is not from STEM. You're absolutely correct. If I had kids right now and they were, hey. If I had kids right now and they were graduating from high school or college or whatever the case may be, I would tell them to get into STEM or get into like any trade. Get into trade. If I was graduating from high school right now, I would go into STEM, or I would go into like anything STEM, science, math, whatever, or I would go into like trade. I'll go like fix your AC or something like that, or be a plumber. They make money, okay? Plumbers make money. So I would go into like, I live in Florida, so I would go into like fixing somebody AC or something, whatever, HVAC, whatever they call. I would go into that, okay? Or nursing. Go to nursing. If you're in high school, go to nursing or do something. Because listen here, going to school for 4 years, you get a degree. Like, I'm not against college, but I'm just saying, like, things are changing, things are shifting, so you have to change with times. So yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, Real. Yes, much appreciated, Frank. Okay, let's see what this person say. Quick question. Why, when people yell at me, giving me an attitude, but when I give the same energy back, it's all about what's with his attitude? Why is he mad? Okay. Let's see here. Like they don't see what they're seeing in their reflection. What do I do? Okay, great question. Great question. You're right. I think sometimes when you match someone's energy, people don't expect you to match their energy, first of all. So when somebody says something to you, they expect you to just sit there and take the abuse. So when you step up, you say, what's good? You know, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, yeah, you're right. They don't like seeing their reflection. That's what it is. But one thing I've learned is sometimes it's okay to be quiet. Other times you got to show people your hands. So other times you got to let people know I'm not the one to play with. Because I remember, I have a story time for everything. Because I remember when I was like, I think I was 18 or 19, right? I was working at a grocery. I think I was 18. Maybe I was 18. I was working at Publix. Shout out to Publix. So I love Publix. I used to work at Publix when I was younger. So I worked at Publix when I was like 18, I think, 18 or 19. There's this lady at Publix. They have something called like a front end coordinator, someone that handles the schedule, that lets you know like, hey, niece, it's time to go to lunch. Hey, they call the cashiers like, hey, we need backup, blah blah blah. So she's a front end. She started getting slick with everybody. And then one night we were working. We're kind of leveling the store, making sure the store looked good so it can be ready for the morning shift. So she said something to this lady. Her name was Belinda. She was so sweet. Sweetest lady ever. Sweetest lady ever, y'all. And so the lady got slick. I'm not gonna say her real name. Let's call her Carmen. So Carmen got slick with Belinda. Belinda is her real name. Shout out to you, girl, if you ever see this. And she was disrespecting Belinda. She said, "Oh," she told Belinda, she's like, "Oh, you're acting like a bee tonight." And I heard that. First of all, you're not going to talk to anybody I like or care about. So I know some would say I should have mind my business, but no, I'm not going to mind my business. So as three of us were walking, she was like, "Oh, B, you were acting like a bee tonight." And then Belinda's face turned red. She was the sweetest lady. Love, she was an older lady. So her whole face turned red, y'all. She looked like a beet. She just turned red. And she froze. She didn't say nothing. And then Carmen kept on walking. I said, "Excuse me?" Yeah, I was bold. I was like, "Excuse me?" I said, "Did you just say that Belinda was acting like a bee tonight?" I said, "Why do you think it's okay to say that to her?" And Carmen was like, "Nisi, mind your business. Nobody talking to you." I don't care. I said, you're not going to talk to her like that. You're not going to disrespect her like that. And she just froze. She didn't say nothing. Her face just turned red and she froze. I was like, no, 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 no. And when she noticed that I'm going toe to toe to her, I said, "Listen, the day you talk to me like that is the day that I'm going to show you what's up." I was like, "No, you're not going to disrespect her like that. Don't tell her she was acting like a bee. Maybe she was tired. I defended her because that's my girl. But I tell you this, after that, after I stood up to her, the next day, she was super nice to me. After I quit that job, this lady, till this day, if she sees me, she follows me on Facebook, she sees me, she say hello, she gives me a hug. After I stood up to her, I said, "I'm not afraid of you. I know everybody's afraid of you around here and you be disrespecting everybody." I said, "I don't play those games." I said, "I don't play those games." When I was 18, 19, from what I heard I was a little rude and bold, but people don't like to see their reflection. So sometimes you have to step up. Not every time it's worth it to get into an argument, but I'm sorry, if I like you and you're being disrespected, I'm gonna say something. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm gonna say something. Okay, Larry says, "Move out of your parents' house, get a real job." Yes, Larry. How did you know I'm at my parents' house? Goodness. Yes, I'm at my parents' house. I am. Get a real job. Um, Again, yes, I'm working on that. Do you have a company by any chance that you're hiring? Maybe you're a family company, your brother has a company, you have a company that you're hiring? Because, yeah, I do need a real job. You're right. I do need like a second source of income. And yeah, that's my goal. Eventually, I will move at my parents' house right now. But I'm grateful that I have parents with a home that can welcome me back into their home. Yeah. Thanks for the comment, Larry. Like the live, please. So to answer your question, yes, people don't like to see their reflection. But if someone disrespect you, let them know you're not the one, okay? You're not the one. That's it. Moving on. STEM jobs are highly competitive and not what they cracked up to be, but I'm a STEM major, switch to medical. Last time, what I think is important, like as someone that if I had to do it again and choose a different career path and all that stuff, the most important thing is being stable in life, right? Stability. So, like, I hate nursing. No offense to nurses. My mom wanted me to be a nurse. I started like taking like nursing stuff. When I say I hate nursing, meaning I don't hate it as a field. I just don't see myself in it, right? But if had I listened to my mom, I would have been more financially stable in life. I would have been a nurse. I would have made my money and quit. I would have quit nursing after 5 years, buy a home, travel. Do you know what I'm saying? And when COVID happened, I would have tapped in, make some money, and leave. So I think the most important thing is, if I was a parent talking to my child, yes, it's important to be happy with what you're doing, but you need to be stable. Find something that's going to pay the bills, that you can be financially stable, you can take care of yourself, you can live a good life. So, yes, STEM programs or degrees might not be all that, but am I getting paid? Okay? Am I getting paid? So, you don't have to 100% love what you do. Just make the money, do what you got to do, and then make the money and then leave. That's a nice car. Ooh, there's a nice Lexus, Luxon. So, yeah. Daniel, girl, you're so gorgeous. Thank you, Daniel. Watch out for nursing, toxic work environment, and a lot of infidelity. Yes, that's why I said I would have just did nursing for 5 years. Nursing would have got 5 years out of me, and that's it. I would have went to work, that's it. And then I probably would work once a month or something and start a candle company or something, child. The thing about women is like you could do like difference. Like if a woman quits nursing, you could tap into that and do something different. You can go on social media, do a YouTube, or do different stuff. You get what I'm saying? And just talk about nursing. I quit nursing. How to become a nurse. Things I've learned. You could just You could call it the nursing hub or something, or you know what I'm saying. There's so many things to do with a nursing degree. Even if you're not using it, you could just work once a month or twice a month. You could do. There's so much things to do. So nursing doesn't necessarily have to be in a hospital. You could be a home care nursing. I think whatchamacallit told me about that. What's her name? Pretty Things. We were talking about that the other day. So you could be you could be one of those nurses that drive to people's house to check up on them, change their wound. Nursing degree is very nice. Okay, you can do a lot of things with it. You can also work at home. Do like case management and things of that nature. Like me, I looked at a job for case management because my background was healthcare management. So I was looking for a job like case management. They said you have to have an RN license. So you see what I'm saying? So you could do a lot with a nursing degree. So yeah. Why don't you pick up trade jobs up? They don't require degrees, do they? I think trades stuff. You need to go to school for it. I don't know how long. I think it's like they have like 18-month programs and stuff like that. Like in another life, listen here. I'm like I would be a plumber. I'd start a plumbing company of just women and call it and then have women doing plumbing jobs because I don't see a lot of women plumbers. So I would work as a plumber for like a year and then start a business. It'll be so cute. I'll have it like in pink. It'll be so adorable. Just a bunch of women plumbers. They never see it from that angle. They always want to magnify what you do, but never look at themselves. Yeah. The minute you match somebody's energy, then they're like, oh, ooh. Ooh, because people expect you to just sit there and take the abuse. People just expect you to just tolerate disrespect. And when they notice that you're not part of that, listen. When they notice like, oh, okay, I can't play in her face like that, they straighten up. But don't let people bully you into certain arguments. Some arguments are not worth it. Just walk away. And walking away is not that you're weak. It simply shows that, listen here. What's the saying? If you walk by, you see two people. If you see two fools, I forgot the quote. I don't remember the quote, guys. But it's basically saying like, from a distance, you can't tell who's the fool and who's not the fool. If you see two fools arguing or something like that, I don't remember the quote. I forgot it, but whatever. You know what I mean. Last sign, as if medical is not STEM. Alex, you're so. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine being around you 24/7. You're so. Goodness. You know what book you need to read, Alex? You need to read 92 Ways to Talk to Anyone, and you need to read How to Win Friends and Influence People. Not every time you feel the need to correct people. Sometimes people are wrong. Let them be wrong in peace, okay? Unless it's something dangerous, like. Just don't be. You're always ready to correct someone. I know you're young, but that's not going to get you far in life. Sometimes people are wrong. I just don't say nothing because I know. And sometimes I'm like you. Sometimes I'm like, well, that's wrong. Well, that didn't happen. Da-da-da. You don't always have to correct people. Let them be wrong. Maybe later on they'll realize I was wrong. Like you don't need to correct everyone, Alex. I'm saving your life, Auntie. When banned from that SJW mode. I don't know what that means. It doesn't always turn out like that. My holy king. Okay, my holy king. I used to be in a friend group. They always bond together. I bond with them too, but they always ignore me. Like the last time where I was at one of their houses, they were matching. Aw, how old are you? How old are you? Because sometimes, is it a three-way friendship? Because if it's a three-way friendship, I had something else to talk about. Is it a three-way friendship? Is it three of y'all? It's just you, because you said two of them. You said you were at their house. They wore matching. Okay, so why did they tell you that? Girls they can be so mean sometimes. How old are you, first of all, before I give you advice? I don't even know how old you are. Last sign says, Alex, medical can be included in the broader definition of STEM. However, the trends and culture of healthcare don't follow the STEM trends. Yeah, teach him something, child. Teach him something. Low key. I like your name. I like the way you use the 3 for the E. That's cool. That's the only way. Luxon, have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you, Luxon. Keep on working hard to pay for the house. And I'll think about it. Why not? I have to go to sleep now. Okay. Enjoy your rest. It's only four of them. Okay, and I'm 14. Okay, so it's four of them. Okay, I thought it was a three-way friendship. Three-way friendships are, in my opinion, I don't like three-way friendships. I've been in a lot of three-way friendships. I don't like three-way friendships because it's just like it's you, and then it's always two of them that's really close with each other, and you feel like the outsider. You feel like you're not included. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's four of them. You're 14. Okay. Okay, so it's four of you guys that are friends, right? Two of them decide to wear matching outfits, and they didn't tell you. Okay, you guys are young. Excuse me. Did you voice your? Did you say something? Did you say, "Hey, this is perfect because this is perfect because we're talking about including being included today." Did you say something to them? Did you say, "Hey, I didn't know you guys were gonna wear matching PJs"? Did you say anything to them? I know you're 14, so you're pretty young. Child, wait till you get to your 30s, child. You ain't gonna need nobody. You're gonna be like, man, I'll hang out alone. I don't care. Oh yeah, I saw that. It was so sad. You're not so bonding stories like the story of the monkey punch with me. I saw that. I was so sad. I'm like, these monkeys are so mean to each other. And it was a baby monkey. And I was just like, why would you do that? 67. I rebuke you. 68, 69, 70. Since we playing games out here. I saw that yesterday on social media. It was so sad. And you're 14, so you know you're still young. The thing about it is if you feel fake vibes and you feel like, something's up, something's up. Okay? Something's up. I feel like family, unfortunately, you can't choose them. You're just given, you're just born into a family. But I think friends, you can choose your friends. So I think it's important to make sure that you're choosing friends that are kind to you, like, that are kind to you, that love you, that wouldn't hurt you, because this is a choice. You're choosing them. So yeah, don't tolerate that. If you feel left out, you feel like you're being excluded, then trust your intuition. Find yourself some new friends. Because a lot of these friends nowadays, they're so shady. They're haters. They're shady. They're like, it's just weird. But when you get to your 30s, you're gonna notice that none of this stuff cares. None of this stuff matters. You're just gonna be enjoying life alone. Not alone, but Bill says, I feel like in a friend of three, one of them has to be the heel for the others to play. Yes, that's the truth. Because it's just like, I have a lot of three-way friendships, and it's always one friend that's like the superstar. That's like, she's in the middle. Because I told this to my friend, because I'm in a free friend group. She's in the middle. She's the friend. She's friends with friend A. Like, let's just say the middle friend is C, right? She's friend with A and she's friend with B. But it seems like there's like C's friends with both sides. But it seems like A and B sometimes don't talk that much and they're not friends because it's just weird. I don't like three-way friendships. I don't. I don't. You feel excluded. You feel weird. I just don't like it. And it's always one friend that knows more, and then you feel like you're left out when they're like, oh, you know, Jenny's moving to India, and you're like, oh, I didn't know Jenny's moving to India. It's just like you never know stuff. It's just like you're constantly back and forth. It's just too much work. No, I like my friendships two-way. Okay, last line said, if a tribe isn't including you, it's usually for a reason. Most of the time, not your fault. It can be better to find a more welcoming tribe. And it's so interesting that we're talking about this because my title is about this, where sometimes you're not included and it's okay. Sometimes you're not invited and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Alex says, next time somebody says animals and plants are so kind, believe them to be crackhead. Oh, Lord. Nafa and Zan, where are you from? Persia. Alex, what you asking that person all that question for? Yeah, it is what it is. If they don't want to be your friend, they don't want to be your friend. I know at 14 it feels like the end of the world because you little girls now are so mean. Not that they weren't mean when I was growing up, but it's just like um, it is what it is. I know we live in different times. I don't even know how to give advice for 2026 because the things that I'm hearing about girls, how the way they move now is just it's scary stuff. People sometimes treat you bad because of I don't know for whatever reason. Sometimes it's jealousy. Sometimes it's because I saw this video of this girl. This is grown women, by the way. It was three women, again, a three-way friendship. And the girl came on social media. She was a cute girl. She was pretty. She was like, her friends just text her. They said that they feel like she's cheap. They feel like she wears clothes from Shein. What's wrong with Shein? Shein, whatever. She said the girl said that they feel like she needs to get mind you, the girl's driving a Mercedes Benz. So she was saying that they're saying that all of them have brand new Mercedes Benz and she has the latest one. She has she doesn't have the latest car. She dressed like she dressed cheap and da 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 da. And these were grown women, by the way, grown women. And when the girl she came on TikTok, she showed us her outfit. She showed us what she was wearing in her car. The girl is pretty. She's a pretty girl. She's gorgeous. And, they just felt like, I think they were hating. They were hating on her, telling her that she doesn't drive a nice car. She's always talking about saving money. She needs to be a bad bee. They don't hang around women that are cheap. Back then, we made friends based on friends. Now it's aesthetic. People want to be friends. You have to be aesthetically pleasing for them to hang out with you. You have to have the same type of body types. You have to look the same. It's like a lot of friend groups are copy paste. All the friends look alike. And it's just like back then when I was growing up, if you're chill and we look different, we're friends because we like each other. But nowadays you have to fit the aesthetic, You have to look. If one has BBL, we all have to have the BBLs. We all have to have, the big lips. We all have to have our makeup done the same. We all have to have the long nails. And what happened to individuality? What happened to us looking different? So I haven't made any new friends in my 30s, but all my friends, I've been friends with them since like middle school, since I was like 12, 13. But making friends nowadays, it's very tough. So don't feel bad about yourself. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about yourself. If that friend group is not working, find yourself some new friends. And of course, they're going to be mean. They're going to talk bad about you. They're going to start rumors about you. Listen here, you know the truth and God knows the truth. That's all that matters, okay? By the way, the end, I was kicked out of the friend group. It happened in January. Okay. And I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to invalidate your feelings and tell you that, that doesn't matter because I'm thinking as a 30 plus, mid 30-year-old woman. So in my mind, I'm just like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, from my perspective, I'm like, oh, well, like, but you're 14. I can understand at that age, you're still young. You're still finding out who you are. And friends are very important in that stage. Yeah, that's not nice. You don't deserve to be treated like that, okay? I hope you're not the problem. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying? If you're not the problem, you're not the problem. Don't let nobody treat you badly. You could find yourself some new friends. Even if it's just one friend. Don't be in a group or a clique with girls that are treating you badly. Like, no. Absolutely not. Find yourself new friends. Racism. Alex, are you getting flashbacks from your past when you were kicked out of your three-way friendship group? No, I'm not getting flashbacks. The thing about me is, I've dealt with a lot of three-way friendships. I still have some of them till this day. The thing about me, Alex, when it comes to friends, I'm blessed. I have a lot of friends. And I make friends very easily. Do you know what I mean? But the thing about it is, like, When I think I made a video about that. It says, the more you mind your business, other people mind you. So at this age, my friends do be complaining. They're like, oh, I don't, whatever. You always by yourself. You like to be alone. When you like to be alone, people want to be around you because you like to be alone. Do you know what I mean? It's just like when a rich person is rich, just like Tyler Perry bought Oprah a car. You're like, why would you buy Oprah a car? Oprah's rich. So it's just like when you want to be alone, you want to hang out alone, people want to hang out with you. I don't know why. It's just the weirdest thing. So at this age, I think friends are important. I love having friends, but if I don't have any friends, I will survive. I'm sorry, I will. You know? So yeah. But I do love my friends. I love having girlfriends. It's a great feeling. Even though we don't talk every day, we don't talk all the time, it's nice to have friends. It's really nice to have friends. So I can't tell you that your feelings are not valid. They're valid. They're valid. But I wish you well on your friendship journey. Just understand that, you shouldn't be putting more into the friendship. If you have a girlfriend where you're the one that's calling her all the time, you're the one that's reaching out, you're the one that's hanging out, your job is not to pursue her. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she like a lot of women they change up when they have a man. And when they're single, they come back to you because they're lonely and single now. No. Like, think about it. Friendships, you're choosing friendships. Family, you know what I'm saying? God just gave you something, you take it because it's just family. You have no choice. You can't choose your family members. But friendships, you're choosing these people to be in your lives. So be intentional. Choose people that love and value you, okay? One of my friends watching this rolling there, I was like, girl. My friends are probably like, yeah, girl, whatever. Because I'm not the greatest friend, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not a bad friend. Like, if you're my friend, I'm very thoughtful. I'm very caring. I can be a little rude sometimes, but my friends know it's all love. You look good as well today. Thank you, Skull. Are you 42? No, I'm not 42. I'm actually 55. Thanks for the question. I'm 55, okay? You know what they say, black don't crack. Hello. People can learn a lot from previous friendship and relationships. We learn more about people and ourselves. It can help us have healthier relationships, romantic and social, in the future. Yes, you're right. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot in my friendships, honestly. I've learned a lot in my friendships. Like my friend, look at that guy with the dog. Like my friends, you're right. Because I feel like relationships and friendships are not the same per se, but it's just like somewhat because it's a relationship. So, you deserve better. Don't let people treat you bad. Like, no. No. Oh, it's a cute doggy. Alex. Skull cap, straight up. This is the only color that works. Yo, Alex said I never look good in any other color but this color. Haters all around me. Haters all around me. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to Alex. Required for what? Yeah, so I'm sorry you're going through this. I really am. Because I know you guys are built different. Us, we, like millennials, the last generation, millennials, I feel like we've been through hell and back, okay? We got whoopings. Our parents whooped us. We were on lockdown. I feel like millennials went through hell and we still managed. Most of us managed to come out decent or okay. So I know this new generation you guys are a little more emotional. I'm not calling y'all weak, but like the new generation, like they're a little more easy to crack. You know what I'm saying? Like millennials, the stuff that we've been through. Millennials, the stuff that we've been through, bro. I was like 19, 20, and I was on lockdown. Like, have you ever heard that? 19, 20. I had to go to my parents and ask them, can I go somewhere? At 19. 19. I used to be like, I'm going to go hang out with my friends. Can I, like, what? 18, 19, I'm on lockdown. That's crazy to me, bro. Now I'm thinking about, I'm like, why was it on lockdown at 18, 19? Why is my dad telling me, oh, I got to be back by 11? Like, why is it any of your business? I'm an adult. I'm 18. It's just back then we thought it was so normal that I was a 19-year-old woman asking my dad, can I go somewhere? Like, what? See how they raised us? They created. I'm telling you, boy, millennials, man. And now I'm looking at them like we were not bad kids. Why were we getting whoopings? Why were we getting why were we on lockdown? Man, why was I on lockdown at 19? And they wonder why, oh, well, you're not married now. Don't worry about it. I was on lockdown. Y'all told me to stay in the house. I'm in the house. Don't worry about me now. Alex seemed a little touched. Alex is, I don't know, child. Alex is something else. When you film your scripted videos, where do you record them? Or do you process the audio later because it's giving studio vibe? I'm confused. Most of my videos are done outside. What kind of question is that? Mind your business. That's mind your business. You ask me too much questions, okay? He's my troll, y'all. If you're in here, you see Alex, and you're wondering why haven't I blocked him yet? He's gonna get blocked yet. I just haven't chose what day. As long as he keeps it appropriate, he doesn't say anything too crazy, but he does troll me. He never has anything nice to say to me. If he does say something to me, it's a backhanded compliment. But Alex is the community troll. He keeps the live going. You know what I'm saying? So if you're wondering why do I tolerate Alex, that's why. And he's taking a test soon. I want to know if he got into the college that he wants to, some program, whatever. We're gonna block Alex, but not right now. Maybe in the future. AKA weak. Yeah, I don't want to call them weak. I just think like the new generation. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of them have social anxiety. A lot of them are like, you know what I'm saying? We live in a different time, so I don't want to be mean to the new generation, but they're interesting. They're very interesting. Okay, this person said, Alex, I don't raise 40-year-old aunties. I'm not 40, Alex. I'm 45. Get it right. Guys, guess my age. 15. You probably young. All y'all young. 82. What, 82? Listen here, if I look this good at 82, I'm blessed. Are you kidding me? If I look this good at 82, that would be a blessing. I'll be like, I'm God's fave. 82? Sure. If you live in someone's household, there are some rules you follow out of respect. Depends on the rules and situation. I agree. Yeah, I agree. The thing about it is, like, if you're in somebody's home, you have to be somewhat like a chameleon. You have to be willing, like you said, you have to be willing to adapt. Like certain things I don't do. Like when it's my house, I know certain rules I have. Like, not wearing shoes inside my house. I'm not going to go to bed with dirty dishes in the sink. Like a lot of certain things I'm doing. Like, but if I'm at somebody else's house and they go to bed, they wear shoes inside their house. I can't say nothing. I just got to mind my business. If they like to go to sleep and leave dirty dishes in the sink, I can't say nothing. It's not my house. But I get what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. It's my little thingy because I'm fasting. Yeah, you're right, my Cyan. Quick question. Who should pay for the first date, men or women? Men. The sun is in my face. I don't like that. Who should pay for the first date? Men. I think men should pay for the first date. You're 15. I know you're 15. You're young. If you come to my life with all that mess, I know. I could tell young people, y'all conversations just be so young. You know what I'm saying? I just know when someone is young. Yeah. How old are you? It depends. First date, I think the man should always pay. That's just, yeah. What y'all think? I think the man should pay for the first date. Yeah. Should a woman ever pay? It depends on your relationship. It depends on your situation. See what I'm saying? Like, it depends. If, you know what I'm saying, if the guy's always taking you out all the time, he's paying. Maybe one time you can pay, or maybe a few times you can pay. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're going to date, you should pay. Now, if she's entitled, that's a different thing. You know, some people are entitled. Like, you don't, nobody owes you anything. So, I don't know. Every date I've been on, the guy picks the tab. The guys always pick up the tab, always. And I'm not sitting there like I'm some kind of princess. Oh, you better pay for me. No, no, no. I always have my own money, but I'm always, whenever the bill comes, if I'm on a date, I never assume I'm paying. I'm on a date. Well, I'm on a date, so I don't know. I think you should pay. If the man asks you, if the woman asks the man, if the man asks the woman out, the man pays. If the woman asks the man out, split the bill. No, I think men should always pay for the first date. You should pay for the date. Just pay for the date, okay? Pay for the date. Even if you guys are not compatible, even if you're never gonna see her again, just pay for the date. That's why I said in another lifetime I would come back as a man so I could teach y'all how to do things. Even if you're no longer interested in her, you figure this is not gonna work out, you guys are not compatible, just pay for the date. And don't ghost nobody. Just be honest. Like, you could text her, hey, Mary, I had a lovely time with you tonight, but it seems like we're not compatible. That's it. Just a little bit of kindness. Just pay for the date. You're not gonna go broke for paying for one date. Men should pay for the first date. Yes, Bill. KY says, you got potential. You just gotta lock in. Tell me how to lock in. In what ways? At last, if you don't mind me asking, I guess last line, this question is for you. If you don't mind me asking, are you a woman or a simp? I was talking about Carlos' question. Like the great man 50 Cent said, whoever I date is to date pays. It's not a big deal. Just pay for the date. That's it. Last time I said, my girlfriend is black and black don't crack. It sure enough do. It sure enough don't. But you got to take care of it. Black don't crack. And what they said, I think it's black don't crack. And they said Asians don't raisin. I think that's so cute. Asians don't raisin. I mean, I feel like it's not a big deal. Just pay for the date. Like, just. And I'm not talking about a date where some people go on a date and they act crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? They never had steak, right? But they're on a date now. Oh, let me get some steak because this man is paying. That's a user. That's a user, right? Somebody's like, oh, let me order everything on the menu. Or let me get 5 drinks because he's paying. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't act like you never been nowhere. Don't act like you never went to a nice restaurant. Just order what you're gonna eat. Don't be greedy. Like some people be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna order scallops, I'm gonna order everything I want because he's paying. No. That just make you look like a I don't know how to say it in English, a cocogat. There's a Creole word called cocogat. Like basically a cocogat means somebody that never been nowhere. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a cocogat. Just but I think a man should pay for the date though. That's all I'm saying. If you don't agree, that's fine. But you paying. If you on a date with me, you paying. Okay? You paying. I hate when parents are walking and they leave their kids behind and they don't turn around for a second to see if the child is still behind them. How you know a kidnapper not sitting in the corner waiting for you to pass by with your kids and kidnap your kids? Like how you walking straight ahead, you don't turn around at least once to see if your kid is still behind you. We got to do better. Yeah, no shoes in the house. Yeah, lock in and chase dreams. Okay, okay. Well, thank you. I'm going to lock in. I'm trying to lock in. Thanks for the compliment, though. Oh, Lord, here we go. I'm always bait into, I'm always bait into these conversations, and I be going with it sometimes. Interesting. If you say men are responsible for paying for the first date, what is the woman responsibility for the first date? I'm not quite sure. I'm going to watch my live over. I'm not quite sure if I said it's the man's responsibility. I'm not sure if I said that because, I'm on live. I'm running my mouth. I'm not sure if I said it's a man's responsibility. Perhaps I did. And when I say a man should pay, I mean, if I say should, that sounds like it's a responsibility, correct? When I say men should pay, not necessarily in a sense of entitlement. I'm somewhat old-fashioned, traditional. I'm somewhat traditional. I just think like if you invited me out on a date, why am I paying for the date? But to me, it just doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? So perhaps I shouldn't say should. You know what I'm saying? Maybe should, the word should is an indication that I'm saying that it's your responsibility. You have to. Maybe perhaps it's my fault. Perhaps I use words that I shouldn't have. So maybe I should say it's nice if the man pay instead of saying should. But I'm saying if you're on a date with me, you paying. You paying for the date. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like you invited me out, you're paying. But so I get what you're saying. What is the woman responsible? You know what, child? Listen, you know what, we can't. These conversations, I'm not going to be baited into them. Like if we're at this age now, we're fighting over who should pay for the first date. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Please don't tell me something they both need to do because that would be just silly. Y'all, this is why my channel, I talk about faith, motivational, lifestyle in my lives. I talk about everything somewhat, and I'm always baited into relationship conversations because that's what people talk about, I guess. Just everyone do what's right for you, okay? If you want to date someone that's generous, do that. If you want to date somebody you want to go half with, do that. Everyone should just do whatever they want to do. That's it. Everyone just do whatever you want to do, child. I don't know. I'm a man. Take notes to learn. Last, so simp. Why would I take notes? He didn't say nothing that, oh, Lord. He just said, how is he a simp? He literally said, if the man invited you, he should pay. If you invited the man out, you should pay. That's not a simp. A simp would have been like, I'm paying for both ways. I'm paying and I'm bringing you for. That's not even simp to me. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know who y'all be dating. When I used to date, I don't date anymore, but when I used to date, every date I've been on, the man picked up the date. I picked up the check. Okay? So I don't know what y'all doing out here. Hey, pretty things. How are you, darling? If you're third and overtake place, child. If you're third place, overtake the second. I'm not here to play mind games, okay? You want to show your gratitude? Yeah, you want to show you see? Bill says you want to show your gratitude for accepting your offer. Like, what times are we living in that we're fighting over who's paying the bill? Like, child, it depends on who asked the person out. If you invite someone to dinner, the invite should be pay for the date. I guess my mind frame, I'm thinking about, like, most women don't ask men out. I guess that's why I'm thinking, maybe I'm just thinking, I'm not looking at it from a greater scale. I'm just looking at it from my own mind frame. I'm not thinking outside the box because I'm not going to go up to Bill and say, hey, Bill, want to go grab dinner? And then I'm gonna pull my wallet out and pay for it. It just, my brain doesn't understand that. Like, maybe because I don't understand the whole approaching man. I don't do that stuff. I'm kind of like old fashioned a little bit. I'm kind of somewhat old fashioned. Like, I believe in, the person coming up to you, the person, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. That brown don't frown. I like that. What that means, Asians. No, I didn't say that. It says it's a saying. People say black don't crack. And then I've heard one that says Asians don't raisin. Asians don't raisin, meaning wrinkles. I didn't make it up. I heard it. Hi, Andrew. Morning, my beautiful friend. Blessings, you and everyone in the chat. Coconut lives in the coconut. No, it's a Creole word for coconut. That means, like, if somebody call you coconut in Creole, that means you're basically like somebody that never been nowhere. Like, you don't know, like, somebody's like, oh, you're a coconut. Basically, like, you're not hood rat, but you're just somebody that ain't never been no. Like, you're not used to nice things. You're just a coconut. My mom's gonna be like, why did I teach them this with coconut? So yeah. So if you hear somebody call you coconut in Creole, it's not a good thing. If it's not a big deal, oh Lord, I tell you. We were having the same conversations on Allison Map live the other day. We were talking about that. She said, listen here, the channels that do well are the relationship channels and the relationship, people that's talking about relationship, love, dating, all that stuff. Listen here, if I wanted to make a channel, and I told this to my sister yesterday, if we made a channel called The Controversial Babes, our channel would blow up. People love talking about relationship, dates, I don't know what it is about those conversations. People love talking about those things. Okay, this person says right here, Raj says, if it's not a big deal, just pay for the date. Then why don't the woman pay for the date? Maybe it's a big deal if that's a problem for the woman to pay. I'm not judging. I want to make sense of this. Raj, I really don't know because I've never, honestly, every date I've accepted, the men always pay, okay? I never assume I'm paying. I never, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this from my entitled place. I've never been on a date where the man looked at me and say, how you want to do this? Do you want to put, never, never, never. Every single date I've been on, the guys, I was like, thank you so much for coming out with me tonight. Thank you so much for joining me for dinner. Maybe it's just, I don't know. This conversation to me, these conversations, I'm 36. If I'm at an age, I'm not worrying about who, like, do you know what I mean? Like, who's paying for a date? There's bigger fish to fry. I can't relate to those things, okay? I can't relate to somebody, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how old you were. In my age group, we got it. We pay for our own date if we got the, like, I don't know, child. I don't know, child. I don't know. That's not something I've never been on a date somebody asked me to pay. Even if the person never want to see me again, they never made me pay. Matter of fact, the man be telling me, that's, order more. Hey, yeah, order more. Get yourself a glass of champagne. You don't want dessert? Get you something else. You don't like that? It's okay. Get something else. I don't know. All the dates I've been to, they pull out their wallet very happily and pay. They just be like, oh, thank you so much. Even if they don't see me after that, even if they never see me again, they always pay. They always pay. They always treat me with kindness. So I don't know what to tell you. If we fighting over who's paying, I don't know. Okay? I know that I'm not paying. That's it. You invite me out, you pay. That's it. It's not that serious. If you can't pay, I'll pay. You'll never see me again. It's that simple. How old are you? I'm curious. How old are you? You're probably young. If you're young, I can understand. Shall we arguing about who's paying for a date? Roger, you and me on the same frequency, but I would like to see you bait auntie into the trap. Rage bait. It gotta be rage bait. Okay, nobody's not fighting. We're saying, like, why is that even a topic? Like, you just pay for the date, guys. I just wanted to see what your mindset is. Good. I'm happy. Not you. Alex is a troll. It's not really about the money. If you like the girl, you want her to have a good time, and paying for the date is saying, it's my pleasure. Right. It's not that serious, guys. You know what? I'm too old fashioned for these times. I should ask this random man, who's gonna pay for the first date? Like, the fact that we're arguing about this conversation is ridiculous. Like, you invite the lady out, just pay for the date. It's not that serious. Hello. No. Rage bait. I just want to see where your mindset is. My mindset is, sure. If you invite me out, you paying, okay? That's it. And some people say, oh, it's a gold digger. It's not a gold digger, okay? God created Adam and then Eve, okay? Just pay for it. Just pay. It's not that serious. I'm not rage baiting. Yeah. Maybe you're not rage baiting, but I'm just saying people tend to, whenever I'm talking about something else, people tend to talk about relationships and, all that stuff. And, that's what y'all want to talk about, then I'm going to talk about it. And if it gets too ghetto, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? If it gets disrespectful, it gets really ghetto, I'm going to leave. But if not, then we can have a conversation. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, Lord. You think men and women are equal, correct? So if and women are equal, I want to see how you enforce that in a relationship. If you think men are superior to the leader, that's different. Child. He going to equally pay that bill. Listen, first of all, I'm not going to share my personal view high, but, like, this is social media, one, right? I do share certain things about me or what my views, where I stand, but I'm not going to give a whole playbook on what I believe 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do believe that men should pay for the date, okay? So if you're trying to see where I'm at 100%, you're not going to see it. Do I believe in Men paying dates? Yes, I do. Do I believe that men are providers? Yes, I do. Do I believe that women also should, you know what I'm saying? But my channel is not about that, so we're just chit chatting on Saturdays or whatever. But I never said men or women are equal. God create, you know what I'm saying? I don't put men above women, but I think the most important thing in a relationship is two people. I have weaknesses and you have strengths, right? So whatever you're weak in, I can step in. Whatever you're not. Do you know what I mean? Like it's opposite. So I don't know, child. Do whatever. That's why it's important to date people that have the same values. If you want to date a woman that think men are equal, blah blah blah. I don't know, child. Okay, I don't know. I know what I want for my own life, which I'm not gonna say on here. I know my views. What my views are when it comes to relationship and bills and all that stuff. That's just me between me and the guy that I'm gonna get married to. Okay, that's it. And you said if you think men are superior. The leader, no. First of all, I think God is the leader of the household. The man submits to God first. Okay. Like I said, I'm old fashioned. I have some old fashioned views. You submit to God first as the man of the house. And then you're the leader of the house. And then me as a wife, if I see you're submitting to God, I